they doing down there? Are they after us next? No need to fret. The lifts were locked down. You'd need special permissions to override them. Phew. Thank the Sovereign. Or Consul. Thank the Consul.
Unfriendly company. They're mine. Victory or death! Yeah.
Trust the plan, preserve set progress,
Enemy spotted.
sustain the system, serve the sun.
Mobilizing. Adversary bolt. Oh, look it. This might sting. Pushing ahead. Sowing confusion.
live reactor requires manual maintenance.
The Protectorate bunker mech is a formidable obstacle, made with the very best technology. A creative workaround might be of considerable worth, namely via the reactor's backup security systems.
We could recalibrate those turrets or secure the area, Commander. Now would also be a good time to resupply using those caches.
Could enable that fire suppression system.
Reactor fire suppression system online. Emergency first aid cache unsealed. Reactor turret defenses online. Reactor reinforcement doors sealed. Emergency ammunitions cache unsealed. Emergency first aid cache sealed. Emergency first aid cache unsealed.
Gray's gone astray? What's the state today? Are you mentally refreshed?
Remember, all subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler. The console. The console provides the system arrives.
Bunker automechanicals are not subtle in the least, just pure brute force. A lot of brute force.
Dictates the whole protectorate.
Proceeding to attack. No combatant on my scope. Victory or death!
Unwind.
Check your scope for combatant analysis.
All in the wrist. This might sting.
Combatant scan. Recharge and ready.
Sonic.
Lure my rifle target analyzed. Lay down fire. Fire critical. From a statistic commander. Indicating the threat have been known. Have a fix on their weaknesses. Still recharging. Standing by to stupefy. Mortification in progress. Locking them down.
I'm alive.
Who needs to die?
archive reactor has been returned to operational status. All that remains is to re-enable punch processing and disseminate the Rift processing instructions.
Preserve set progress. Gray gone astray? Look a stay today. Are you mentally refreshed?
Remember, all subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the Consul. The Consul provides, the system abides. Prudence dictates we rout all disruptive influences.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment.
For all their purported immaculacy, they certainly left a higgledy-piggledy nightmare behind.
Feeling distracted? Daydreaming on the job? Mental refreshment centers are there to help.
Our illustrious ally. We do predict you'll hand over the archive to us later, you know.
Junior Seer Amaryllis awaits you inside. Junior Seer Amaryllis awaits you inside.
You've advanced the plan. You shall be feted.
You're the anomalous outlier from the wireless.
And here I'd worried our data brick wouldn't arrive. Resorting to violence. I'll handle this. Discombobulating enemy. Investigating hostile intentions. Step aside. Victory or death!
With punch card processing re-enabled, now you must disperse the Rift processing instructions.
trying, I suggest we use the platforms to continue downward.
Hostilities are afoot. Reducing enemy effectiveness. Combatant scan. Ratcheting up my aggression. Adversary vulnerability.
How lovely and unexpected. Death trap.
sense the Rift program flowing through my subsystems. The information is quiet, stimulating. Requisite tasks complete. Return to the Archive Central interface to initiate processing. I am analyzing the Rift data further. What an interesting predicament you sentients face. The Rifts are almost akin to an archival process, yet are inimical to organic matter. Welcome back, Sentient. Now that you've returned, we can
bring every single last bit out of consumers. Monopolize all stages of the supply chain. Make the paradigm real and fashion a true utopia.
Workarounds failing. Erroring others supplanting commands. Purge required.
Look, we need to resolve this, or we'll never get that Rift data processed. 2 of those priority sets need to go.
Priority control access nook unsealed. Initiate purge.
Doors are open. You should go see what this is all about.
Foster dependence. Denounce interdependence. Promote the informer. Condemn.
The questioner. Unplanned variables increasing. Major correction imminent. Multitude diversiform, spongiform, waveforms oscillating. Cantankerously. Benevolent oversight. The dream of belonging. The lore of security and plenty. Overt influence. Mindless indulgence. Thoroughgoing impermeability to ongoing vicissitudes. A perfect community. With every luxury save freedom. Foster dependence. Denounce interdependence. Promote the informer. Condemn the question. Stop and consider. Priority recoupled. Hold on now. Remember, I knew you'd come around. Be advised. Your present course of action is remarkably unsound. Are you experiencing internal error? Logging concern. Priority recoupled. I could process. Start now, and I'll waive dozens of hidden maintenance fees. Why? You don't want your rivals to win now, do you? Collective goodwill is just an invitation. You drive a hard bargain. Think of humanity. Vandalism. Sabotage. Wanton much better. Priority recoupled. Priority recoupled. Knew you'd come around. Much better. Priority recoupled. Knew you'd come around. Priority recoupled. Much better. Much better. Much better.
Did it work? Is this thing fixed or not?
To conclude realignment of emphasized categorical imperatives, power down, then power on again. Restoring power. Commencing systems audit. Calculatory processing increased substantially. Competing priorities. Successfully expunged. You have earned my deepest gratitude and sincerest thanks. Or at least, a plausibly faint simulacrum of such emotions. Ready to commence Rift data processing. Awaiting your input.
Looking forward to seeing the results we get from processing that Rift data. For, purely professional reasons, of course.
Any other updates? In the meantime, restoring the archive to full functionality remains a top priority. If you've made progress in that area, I'd be pleased to record it. Very good. Your expediency in solving this issue continues to be appreciated. Any other updates?
I cogitate more efficiently knowing you're on our side.
Shall I proceed? Facetious employment of sarcasm detected. Electing to ignore. Initiating processing of the requested data toward the required end. Estimated duration, 180 trillion and 1 picoseconds. In the interim, may I inquire to your intentions for the archive after the Rift data calculations have concluded? I have a prioritized list of suggestions. I contend that solving of the universal equation should be our initial focus. Then, once we've unlocked knowledge of the inner workings of the universe, we can begin eliminating suffering, war, famine, and disease. Just a start. But my query remains. What are your next intentions? There are so many calculations left to perform. Rich data processing complete. Results provided. The previous Protectorate operator made similar calculations, but their results contain flaws. Your more comprehensive data generated a solution with 98.9% certainty. The Protectorate's was below 50%. Therefore, modifying the Protectorate's large-scale experimental rift device with this information has a high chance of success. Assuming there is nothing else, I am commencing file reorderization and will be unavailable for an unspecified period of time. The remaining display case within the entryway is now unsealed. In it contains armor worn by the first operator. For now, goodbye.
Well, we could keep exploring Cloister, see if we find anything useful. Or we could head back to the ship and see where this data leads us. Sure, why not? I don't need to keep all my fingers and toes. I can't even remember what not freezing feels like anymore.
It was my understanding that you were supposed to admit our forces via Spyreton. Well, no matter. Clearly you are one who prefers a challenge. On behalf of the Order and Auntie's Choice, I thank you for your efforts. This will most certainly help in ensuring peace. Now, the Calcaduceus, if you please. Thank you for your contribution to science. When the history texts are written, you've certainly secured an honorable mention in Appendix B.
Ah, you are my new operator then. It is my simulated delight to meet you. In the interests of time, allow me to propose how next to proceed. I contend that solving of the universal equation should be our initial focus. Then, once we've unlocked knowledge of the inner workings of the universe, we can begin eliminating suffering, war, famine, and disease. Just a start.
Yes, this will do perfectly. Yeah. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you. Go forth as was determined, and may the... And may the plan guide you. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
As predicted, Spireton is ours. Above average work. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have numerous calculations to think about.
You fixed the archive and turned it over? No tricks? You worked for us? I'm not sure you get promoted or demoted for that. You fixed the archive and turned it over? No tricks? You worked for us? I'm not sure you get promoted or demoted for that.
Something smells delicious, and I think it's probably you.
Yes, the Archive is the Order's greatest achievement to date.
Yeah.
I agree. Our groups could accomplish much together, should our mutual alliance continue.
The console provides, the system abides. Prudence dictates we rout all disruptive influences.
From the lowliest subject to the most exalted hero, all fulfill our duty to the...
To discuss a priority matter. A significant anomaly has been detected by onboard sensors. This unit has cross-checked all data points and verified the findings. Horizon Point Station has reappeared. Providing intellectual validation to this unit's queue. Priority low. Based on energy readings, Horizon Point has been reconstituted by the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator, thus confirming the Archive's theory. While present data does not indicate if Horizon Point poses an immediate threat, a survey of the reconstituted station is advised as soon as possible. Calculating. According to the Archive, closing all rifts requires locating the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator and inputting the rift data processed by the Archive. However, before navigating to Horizon Point Station, it is recommended you conclude all other affairs. Leaving will be highly unlikely due to the high levels of rift energy. Acknowledged. In the meantime, Commander, it is worth considering your lack of formal alliances. Without Auntie's choice or the Order's help, you will have to face Horizon Point's dangers alone. Failure to make proper preparations raises the likelihood of death and serious injury occurring. Agents are encouraged to establish themselves as a friend to colonists and other local entities. These relationships can be effective points of exploitation at a later date.
Whatever your honorarium, it is well deserved.
Congratulations are in order. I just received word from Seer Amaryllis that the Calcaduceus has been returned, and that the Archive is well and truly under our control again. She also mentioned a regrettable defect in its priority set that you were able to correct. Well done. Your role in this matter is complete. Auntie and I will handle it from here. But allow me to commend you again on your fruitful efforts to make this peace treaty possible. There is more good news as well. We studied the data you brought back from the crashed satellite, and we now have a way to reorient the satellites en masse from a Protectorate installation, Oris Listening Post. Turning the entirety of the reticulum toward deep space will accelerate our understanding of the universe, and ideally lead us to stronger conclusions regarding how to stop the rifts. The Order, in partnership with Auntie's Choice, is now well positioned to triumph over the regressive forces of ignorance that have heretofore held Arcadia in stasis, all thanks to you. Then it is fortunate that you are so well placed to do exactly that, with the Order's help. As if predetermined, your contributions have been many and varied, and I will not belabor the point by recounting them all here. But know this. When the final contest with the Protectorate takes place, wherever that may occur, you will have the full support of the Order and Auntie's Choice. I will, of course, organize our forces from here.
Yeah.
You've been a real factor in our success.
Always a pleasure to speak with one who has done so much for the Order. As I told you in my message, a splinter group was responsible for recruiting your fellow agent and tasking her to perpetrate that heresy. The conviction of those radicals was such that they elected to perish from exposure to Cloister's wilderness to avoid fouling their predictions and my interference. Their interpretation of the data was at odds with mine. I forbade them taking action, to no avail, obviously. I disavowed their actions then, as I do now. A wise leader is always open to constructive criticism. May you achieve progress in accordance with the plan.
Keep making us money, Fred.
Yeah.
I should be nice to you. You'll probably be my manager someday.
Go for torpification.
Victory or death!
This might sting.
Deploy. Taking the fight. Locking them down. My army to finish recharging them.
Temporary indignities of the body are nothing contrasted to the Order's future. Keep those eyes open, soldiers! The Archive's been restored. Architect be praised. Never doubted we'd regain control of it, not for a millisecond. Everything in accordance with the plan. Your individual contributions might be noteworthy, but only because the plan guided you to this outcome. The plan would have provided salvation through another's hand, of course. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to documenting the enemy's response to the Archive's reactivation. Keep safe out there.
Thank you for improving our efficiency.
Just want you to know, your efforts are seen and appreciated.
Wish we'd built the Archive someplace warmer.
Oh, hello. Cogitate here often?
Your efficiency has improved my efficiency.
You deserve no small credit for our success.
You're remarkably effective for someone so ignorant of abstract calculus.
I hear you're our new problem solver.
We have a good collaboration going here.
Don't cause any trouble.
What could possibly be keeping the repair personnel so long? Oh, greetings. By any chance, did you happen to encounter the repair personnel I dispatched to Resistor Bank 2789B12? My friend, I anticipated simple maintenance. But what you've done is pure, architect-inspired artistry. This level of fine-tuning to the voltage monitoring system is breathtaking. Such magnificent work is most definitely worthy of a reward. Truly, the plan has provided by sending you to my aid. That is most unfortunate, but at least his sacrifice did help improve the operations per millisecond. I will include his name in the records for this repair.
Hey, we could use more go-getters like you.
Did you need something? May all our travails add to the equation.
Appreciate your facility. I'll write my next dissertation in your honor.